sis. Let me tell you. Hey, it's your sissies. You're listening to Sis Let Me Tell You podcast. We're your hosts.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Jazz, the better twin. What's up, Miss Squirrel?
Bitch. We was out and about.
You sure were. Give us a taste of what you went through today.
We went to the Wiener Dog races, which are held annually. Dachshunds.
Mm-hmm. And for those that don't know, Jessica has a mini dachshund. So,
oh yeah, Mickey. She's old though. We didn't take any of the dogs because this time because they would not have done well. But it was so much fun, and you'll see all these different dogs. There's tons of dachshunds, obviously, dressed up, but you'll see other dogs too. I saw 2 corgis. One was a puppy. And then they have like mixed race, not mixed race, girl.
Honey.
Mixed breed, not mixed race.
Okay,
they got mixed breed dog races and stuff like that too. It's cute stuff. It's just very cute, daggone cute. Yeah.
I thought about posting some of those pictures that you sent on the sis page.
Oh, okay.
People love to see dogs.
Yeah, we live life. We're out.
Yeah, we're out and about. Well, I didn't go anywhere physically other than to like the grocery store because, bitch, I'm old. But I did, however, have to pull my black card out today. And the box on the card that I checked was ghetto. And I had to dive into my ghetto bag to school my white neighbor and her Wahite kids. And
now, why is she white and the kids are Wahite?
They get the Wahite from their daddy. I don't know. It's the white audacity for me. I can't. My kids, long story short.
Caucasity. Yeah.
The caucasity of it all. My kids that are both 8, my boys, they play with these kids down the street. I've had some issues with these kids down the street. They're much older than my boys, and they don't play fair. They don't play very nice. So I had come to the realization that no more. We're not doing this
anymore. Right.
And so I decided to call their mother and tell her like, no more. Don't even send them to my door. We're not doing this. And this bitch started crying. So I had to pull out my fake handkerchief.
Not the white tears, and we can't even see them.
And hand it to her through the phone. I was like, I'm not even here for. I can't even muster up the care for these.
Go cry to your kids.
Yeah. Then she asked, "Can I have them come and apologize to your boys? Please don't. Please don't. I will send your condolences to them directly. Do not send them to my house. Send them to the house anyway with written notes." Apology letters that they literally wrote up in 5 seconds. Didn't even know what they was writing it for. It was verbatim of what their parents told them, girl. So y'all came and rang the doorbell. Y'all finna get a piece of this black mind. And they sure did. Then after we left that conversation, it didn't sit well with her. And she came back a second time. So I let her ass have it again.
Yeah.
I guarantee she won't be back.
I didn't even want you here the first time.
Didn't want you here the first time, the time before that, your kids the time before that. No, we'll stay separate. Leave me alone about this.
Yeah.
I don't want this to affect our friendship. Bitch, we're not friends. We're neighbors. We don't talk outside of literally I'm picking weeds and you waving, dropping past. We're not friends. This
People be using the friend cards too lightly.
I don't like that. She wants to be friends, but she's gotten really weird about my blackness, and I don't have time for it. I'm not going to explain this to you. I'm not going to make you feel more comfortable with my blackness. We could just coexist, bitch. We live on the same street. Keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
So that's what I said
to the pie. So what's up, girl?
No, she don't. But if she do, what's up, girl? What's up, neighbor?
I'm thinking about grabbing this blanket. I don't want it to be a whole thing though.
Just, can you reach it?
My arms are cold. Yeah, my arms are chilly.
That's not a whole thing. Get it.
Well,
girl, your ponytail look full as fuck. It's huge. Yes. Yeah. I'm scared to turn to the side. I thought mine was going to be flat in the back. Girl, it's full as hell.
Hit the mic or anything. Okay. Well, and you know what I've done differently?
What?
I've been using, this looks like I'm ready to go night-night.
Yeah, it does. It looked like I got on a blanket too. So.
It sure does.
A tablecloth
around my arms. That's all.
Sit up.
I just wanted it around my naked arm. Okay. I have been using the big rubber bands that I got for my braids from my puffs, not the small rubber bands
that you got for your braids.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not as tight. Oh, yes. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yeah. I have some of those, but I don't always use them because I want my hair to be tight at the bottom. I need one of them claws that closes in and tightens, but it doesn't have to be very big. Yeah, but a round one.
You gave me one. I'll give it back to you.
I think it's too small. I think that's why I gave it to you.
Okay, maybe.
I'm sure it's too small for your hair too.
I never could use it.
I know, and you said my hair's thin. I'll definitely be able to use it. And I was like,
I really thought.
Girl, that thing was tiny. I said the baby's name. She could use it for them 2 strands of hair she got. All right, let's go ahead and get into some housekeeping, shall we?
We shall.
Okay. Housekeeping. All right. At the time of this recording, we are still featured on Apple's new and noteworthy podcast.
Show Liz, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Get into it. Get into it. We're listed as their current faves. That's bomb.com, bitch. So see about us. We are also doing video episodes now exclusively on Spotify. You can listen anywhere else that you listen to podcasts. Don't fret. Yeah.
So if you are listening on like Apple or Google, what are y'all using? I don't know. But if you are listening and you want to see our faces, come on over to Spotify. That's where you'll see.
And I am pretty sure that you can watch on a free plan.
Yes, you can.
But do we get paid? Because they wasn't playing our ass for a second there. But it's okay. If you want to see us that bad, but you're like, I don't have Spotify, it's okay. You can still watch on the free version, I think. Check into it, if not. But that's the only place we're going to be doing video episodes for a while. So, sorry. If not, you can just hear our voices and miss out on whatever facial expression I'm giving you. Like right now. You didn't see that, did you? Nope.
We could hear it.
Didn't see it coming. Did you, listeners? Give us a 5-star rating and a glowing review on whatever platform you're listening on. It does help listeners to find us. The better ratings and the more ratings that we have, the more will be suggested to listeners to listen to. So, but don't give us no 1 or 3 stars.
Or 4. 5 only.
5 only.
If you have what you consider to be constructive criticism, email us. Don't put that in a review. Yeah. And we're not going to listen to your advice anyway. But if you want to write it down diary style, email us.
Send it in a DM or some shit.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
I know.
Follow the pod for notifications. That way you'll know whenever we drop new episodes, which you already know is every Tuesday morning still. We may start doing some bonus content, so we'll see about that. Oh, I got to read the rating of the week.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to start, I mentioned this last week, but we're going to start reading ratings from our Apple ratings, reviews that y'all leave so that people can feel like, oh, they just read mine. Just because we appreciate it. So why not share your thoughts with the rest of
everybody else,
the world. Yeah. The rest of our listeners. So let me pick one that we haven't read. This one is from Jordy with the Y. I think that was Jordan. The title is It's the Laugh for Me, 5 stars. Duh. It says, please tune in. I promise you the laughs won't stop. It's a key type of vibe for sure. LOL. Easy listening and definitely will bring a little joy to your day. Cute. Love it.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you, Jordy with
Jordy.
the Y. Yeah, I'm here for it. What else? Answer our Q&As and polls on Spotify. I be seeing that in vain. Don't nobody be doing it, so it's okay, all good.
Move on.
If you find yourself at any point laughing, busting a gut because we're so funny, go ahead and tell a friend so they can also laugh with you and with us and share the laughs.
Yeah.
the amount of time we say on this show, y'all should just go ahead and gather together, create like a drinking game, because you'll be lit off of how many times me and just say the word
I don't know if I say it as much as you, but
you do, but it's usually like as we're talking about stuff. Okay. Yes, that. Look, they've already taken like 3 shots. So.
Yeah.
If you want to support our show, go ahead and click the Linktree link in the description box in the show notes of this episode. You'll see the many options. Speaking of supporting our show, last week we talked about how we had our first monthly subscriber and supporter of the pod. We got another one.
And it's another one.
2 of them bitches. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for subscribing. We appreciate it. That is so sweet. You know what I thought about though? I looked at it because I was like, what are the options? Like, how much can people give? The lowest amount that the lowest option is 99 cents a month. And I thought about it. Like,
decent.
That's easy. If you've got like income, that's easy to commit 99 cents to a show. If you actually get
really love
something from it, yeah, and you want to support, that's easy. If only 500 of our listeners decide, I'm gonna go ahead and support them 99 cents a month, you know how much that would, $500. You know how much we can do with $500 a month? Mm-hmm. Just saying, put it in perspective. I put it in perspective to myself, like,
that would be life-changing. Because
it really would
do this full time and give y'all all the content y'all want.
All the content y'all want, please. And we're also thinking about, that reminds me of us wanting to go to CultureCon this year. CultureCon is like this big ass Black event, like networking event for like creators, Black creators. And they have 2 this year. One's in LA, and I think it's actually coming up. But there's another one in October. Is it October? Mm-hmm. Yeah. In New York. And we want to go. So we want to pay for the tickets based on pod money. We want the pod to pay for all of it. Tickets, flights. So if you want to sponsor, a ticket or part of a flight or just contribute to the trip. Yeah, because we want to go learn so much, network, maybe work with some people, that type of thing. So
have some
come back for the whole
on even. Yeah. Somebody that maybe y'all like from something else.
Yes. Yeah. So that's just kind of what we've got in the works coming up. Let us know. Send us a DM or something if you are interested in helping us. Yeah. Ad space. We do have ad space available for businesses. Just send us a DM. Voice memos, the same. I just noticed that our voice memo link is not linked. It's just the link, and you'd have to copy and paste it into your browser. You cannot click it, and I don't know how to edit it because it automatically puts it there. So if you see it and it's not there, you can go to our Spotify for Podcasters page, which is linked on our link tree. It's the first link. Click that, and it'll take you to our website, and you can send a voice memo from there if you're interested in sending a voice memo. All right, let's get into discussing.
Work for it, Jesus. Okay.
Meet Coach Jay, an author and qualified life and women's coach. Be Restored Life and Women's Coaching provides coaching services specifically for women. And if you all listened to episode 62, where Coach Jay joined our Switch Up segment, she definitely dropped some gems. And I can't imagine what she can do for you in your life by meeting with her one-on-one.
True.
Coaching services are individually tailored to meet the needs of each client.
Common focus areas usually include, but are not limited to, overall mental, emotional, and relational healing with an emphasis on self-care and self-esteem. Visit the website for all your coaching needs at berestoredwithcoachj.com. Follow on Instagram at berestored_coachj.
Yeah, hit her up, y'all.
Do it now.
Now. Ooh. Spill it, sis.
All right. Your boy. Your grandpa.
Who?
Your grandpappy.
Your grandpappy.
Smokey Robinson. Okay. He's back.
He's back again.
Well, he had an interview to promote his new album, Gasms. And... Girl,
it's still not out yet?
girl, I guess it's coming because he's like, let me promote this. We haven't forgotten. There's zero chance anyone has forgotten about this because we can't.
No, we can't.
Our nightmares are keeping us up with this thought. Well, he was asked during the interview if he ever had a fling with Aretha Franklin because they grew up in the same neighborhood in Detroit. Now, how'd that work out?
That's an odd question to ask somebody.
I mean, not really.
Hey, you remember 60 years ago? Did you ever have sex with this dead lady?
Sex. They said a fling, sis. Now, I was thinking...
She's passed. How are we talking about this? She can't even defend herself.
To say it like that is strange.
It's weird.
I could see it because they grew up in the same neighborhood, so I'm sure they knew each other growing up. Also, they ended up in the same industry, so it would make sense if something...
Ask how close they were.
The answer was no. He said no, sis.
What did her panties look like? What did she smell like? I mean, that's what it's getting at. It's weird. It's a weird question.
It's a weird question, yeah. And it may have been to segue into this next question. He said no, that he did not have a fling with Aretha Franklin.
Okay.
While she was still
rolling in her grave.
But then they asked about Diana Ross. And he admitted that they had a year-long affair while Smokey was married to his first wife, Claudette Rogers.
What would make him do that?
Now, is Claudette still with us? Because she might be pissed.
Oh, look.
I don't know.
I'm sure she is, but they've been divorced for a while. But
oh, yeah. I mean, he's been married twice since then.
Was Diana Ross even ready for him to drop this bomb?
That's what I was wondering. If she is okay with this information being out there.
I'm sure she's not.
I don't know.
Which is why she ain't said a word about it.
Okay, so he said that, they were working together and he brought Diana on over to Motown and neither of them were like going after one another. It just happened. Okay.
She's still alive, by the way. Claudette Robinson.
Oh, Claudette's upset. Okay.
She's only 60.
60?
I'm sorry.
So she was
80.
Bitch, I was going to say she was much younger than him. Good God.
She's 80.
Okay.
Well, she don't want to deal with this now in her 80-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if she knew. Anyway. Okay.
Could have been the demise of their marriage.
It could have been. He said that him and Diane are still tight to this day and that she broke things off because she felt bad
after
knowing
a year.
He was married.
That makes her look really bad.
I mean, does it? It's on him. But he knew he was married. He knew he was married.
Yeah, but she did too. So it makes her look bad. He's volunteering the information. He don't give a fuck how he looked, clearly.
That's clear. Yeah. I don't know, sis. But he is he's the type that believes that you can be in love with multiple people at a time. Oh. I think he would be poly. 1000%. He wants all the bitches.
Don't make me gag thinking about this nigga and his
girl,
game.
On that stage, girl, and all red. Yuck. He wants to run that tongue across several clits at one time.
Ew.
That's what he wants.
That's disgusting to think about. Oh, gross.
That's what he wants, sis. Sorry.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. How you feeling about that?
I don't need it. I don't think any of us asked for this. But this is all a ploy to get
Diana.
People. Yeah. This is all a ploy. Not you picking your nose on camera. This is all a ploy, but them nails was way up there. No. This was all a ploy to get us to go and then remember his Gasms album that we have since forgotten about because he took too long to put it out.
I haven't forgotten.
Gasms. But I'm not checking back every week to see if it's out.
Gasms.
That's what I'm not.
I'm not going to listen to it. So
we said we were.
I never said that. You said that.
Oh yeah, I want to hear some of them
songs.
are
more than welcome to do so.
But if he takes too long, I've moved on.
Okay,
I've lost interest.
Check to see if it's out fully.
Right now, we did a couple weeks ago. And it wasn't.
It could be out now. You never know. He's a sneaky, sneaky guy.
Smokey Robinson. Smokey. Girl. No. He still has a single, latest release album, Gasms. It is out.
Is it?
And that's why he did this. It is the full. It is, girls, 9 songs. I hope he didn't do all this for 9 songs.
He did. I read you the titles.
That's not enough.
It's plenty.
He's talking about me
sex.
Up.
Only one
I fit
song.
in there. I can imagine how you read that track list however many months ago. I can hear you reading it. It's still funny to me. Y'all, if you haven't heard that episode, go back. I think it's titled Gasms, ain't it? What did I title that? I don't remember. It's Gasms. I don't know.
I think it's
Gasms. Okay, moving on. Okay. Speaking of Gasms.
Oh, yuck.
Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
I'm sure most of you, if not all, had seen that viral video going around with him at Carnival.
Carnival.
Carnival. My bad. Where was he, in Jamaica? Yeah, he was in Jamaica. So you saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, y'all know Chance the Rapper's I love my wife. I love my wife. My wife, my wife, my wife. Not my man, my man. My wife, my wife, my wife. Okay. He was there for his birthday at Carnival in Jamaica. And he was caught on camera.
In 4K.
In 4K being absolutely twerked down. Wanting it. It's not like she just hopped on him and he was like, whoa, whoa. No, he was into it, smacking her ass and everything. And you know how people dress at Carnival. They're naked. This girl, I almost said this bitch. She was beautiful.
Yeah.
Skin
glowing.
Brown, not a stretch mark in sight. The smoothest skin you can imagine. You could see her entire ass. And she has it properly laid up on his dick. And she's dancing on him. And he asked for it. He curved her to dance in front of him. He's smacking her, and then it's short lived. She ends up getting up, and she in the camera. You see her like give a side eye, like, "You good? Like, you ain't gonna get in trouble for this?
You gonna make it?
Yeah, you all right?" And he runs off like, you know. Well, I remember when this came out, and I didn't really feel the need to talk about it because it's like, okay,
same.
But now his wife has come out and made somewhat of a response to it. So I'm like,
oh, what did she say?
I gotta say something. Now I feel like I gotta say something.
Okay.
Well, let me find my notes here.
Okay.
He posted I guess he didn't say anything about the video, and neither did she. But Kristen decided to her name is Kirsten. I'm sorry. Kirsten Corley Bennett, who is his wife.
Okay. I was going to say, who the fuck is Kristen?
My bad. That's his wife's name is Kirsten. She posted a screenshot of something from a Maya Angelou poem or book. I think it was a poem.
Okay.
And she highlighted a piece of the passage. It's highlighted from the letter to my daughter passage.
Okay.
Let me read you what she highlighted.
Oh, no.
Bear with me. Okay. Bear with me, folks. It says, most people don't grow up. It's too damn difficult. What happens is most people get older. That's the truth of it. They honor their credit cards. They find parking spaces. They marry. They have the nerve to have children, but they don't grow up. Not really. They get older, but to grow up costs the earth. The earth. It means you take responsibility for the time you take up, for the space you occupy. It's serious business, and you find out what it costs us to love and to lose, to dare and to fail, and maybe even more to succeed. That's what she highlighted.
God dog. So what's she saying? She leaving him?
God dog. No, it sounds like she's saying, grow up. Grow up.
Embarrassingly.
He kind of doubled down on it before she posted this, because he was featured in a song, and now I can't even remember what song it was, but his verse had something to do with being twerked. So it's clearly like he's doubling down on it. Yeah. I don't have the words in front of me, and I don't feel like it's worth going to look for right at this moment.
Okay, so she's visibly shaken.
Maybe not even shaken. She's probably annoyed. Because why the fuck would your big grown ass go there knowing people are looking at you? It wouldn't be as big of a deal if
you were a regular nobody.
You were a regular nobody, obviously, and then you didn't have to go and see it. It's just like when your nigga goes to the strip club. Right. If somebody catches him on camera and what they're doing, you know he's at the strip club. She knew he was at Carnival. I'm sure it was for his birthday. Mm-hmm. But I'm watching you throw dollars and run them down bitches' ass cheeks and licking their cheeks and in between their chests. I mean, I don't need to see it, and the world don't need to see it. Now they talking shit to me because I let you go. And now I'm out here looking crazy and people are second guessing our marriage. If you can't handle yourself in public, maybe you should stay your ass aside. Yeah, with me. And watch Love is Blind.
Ooh, because I didn't even consider him being a famous person having anything to do with it. Because in my head, I'm like, if James spent some money to go to Jamaica, to go to Carnival, and a girl starts twerking on him, I'm cheering that nigga on.
But you would be there, right?
I mean, if he wanted to go by himself, I wouldn't care.
So if that video started floating around of James, you would have no issue with
honestly, he probably would have told me about it. So it wouldn't have been something that would be surprising to me.
But then you got to hear everybody. I don't want to hear your mama mouth. You got to hear everybody's mouth about what they think about your marriage at this point. Now people are questioning whether or not y'all good. Y'all good? You good?
And I'll be like, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
That's me personally.
And then he goes and raps about it in a song, making you look double stupid. Rapper.
I'm talking about myself. Like if that's what I was saying. At first I wasn't considering him being a famous person, because I was thinking if it was me and James, I wouldn't have been like super fazed by it. Mm-hmm. But for the fact that it is spotlighted, yeah, I understand where she's coming from. And then I wonder if, like, what was their agreement before he left? Was she like, okay, don't do nothing stupid, but have a good time?
Don't embarrass me. That's all I asked. Don't embarrass me. Enjoy yourself, but do not embarrass me. It was clearly somebody close to him because they were all up in there.
Very close.
Mm-hmm. He responded to, I guess, the criticism as a whole. Okay. But almost in a way to his wife's post, but not directly to her. He ended up posting a snippet from Bill Burr, the white guy, the white comedian. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. From his 2019 Netflix stand-up special called Paper Tiger. And he talks about loving his wife. This is what the comedy clip says. I love my wife to death. I love everything about being fucking married. But I'll tell you this right now. We do fight a lot. We do argue all the time. If I've learned anything in 5 years of being married, is we're always working on me. Evidently, my wife is this completed work. Evidently, my wife is this completed work under museum glass that is to be admired and studied. Oh, he's saying, okay, I didn't read that part earlier. He's saying that his wife is perfect, basically.
Right.
And that she should be, he's the one that has work to do.
I'm trying to decide on if their bill was being like, oh yeah, you're the perfect one, I'm the only one who needs work. Or if they're saying like, no, you really are perfect and I'm the fuck up. Like, which way is he meaning it?
He didn't say, because that's all he posted was the clip. But based on hearing the clip, and it's a comedy sketch, obviously, so it's to be taken lightly. But he's saying like, there's a lot of catching up I have to do being the man. It's always something I have to work on. I have to do better. She's saying grow up. Basically, he's like, I'm a work in progress. That's what it came. That's how I took it.
Okay. Wow.
If I would have seen that fine bitch twerking on my nigga, it's over with. He's gone. He's left me. That beautiful ass, it was so rotund, so smooth.
It was jiggling.
It was just perfect. You could see there was not a wrinkle, not a stretch mark, nothing.
But would it even be an option?
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, just because she there twerking on somebody don't mean she not with somebody.
Or that I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, Chance the Rapper definitely
I'm not
has
insecure.
A better chance. But
I don't know.
Because if I went to Carnival and felt good enough about my body to wear one of those little numbers, I'm twerking on somebody. I don't care who it is. Yeah.
And James would be cool with that, you think?
I don't know. I've never asked him.
You should ask him and find out.
I'll ask him. Okay, girl.
What?
Beyonce. She
That's not anything about her.
Oh, okay, good. She owes $2.7 million to the IRS for unpaid taxes. Now,
not Bay. That's nothing to her though.
Not the major.
That's nothing to them.
Right. She filed a petition April 17th protesting the amount owed.
Okay.
Like when she filed her taxes. Her motion includes a statement that the IRS made multiple errors in reviewing her 2018 and 2019 taxes. So basically she filed both years and they done fucked them up. So now she's looking with a microscope. Let me look this through. Because what y'all not going to do, yes, of course. Because what y'all not going to do is mess my money up.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's got the money. That's not the point. She got the money. She could pay that today. And it will be resolved quickly. There's no doubt about that.
Sure.
But the fact that her team is going through these taxes with a fine-tooth comb and finding errors that the IRS, bitch, the company that keeps telling us to do our taxes right, now taxes are a scam. We know this.
Yes.
Major.
And there's errors found all the time. People just don't know where to look for those errors or what those errors look like.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm sure she's like, oh, no. You guys will wait. And I'm not paying them late penalties either. Take it off.
They'll kill you with them those penalties and those late fees.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. It's like if I didn't have the money to pay the actual taxes I owed, you think I got the money to pay for the fees on top of that?
Correct. So this 2.7 million is included with the penalties.
I figured, okay. So she'll end up paying less than that if she pays anything at all. If anything, they're going to do,
sure
she's going to take their ass to court if need be. The IRS got a lawyer. I'm sure they do.
Yep.
Several. Yep. That's crazy. And she's so squeaky clean that even her coming up in the news about something like this, it's not going to tarnish nothing.
Right. Well, we know
although they drug Chris Brown for this.
They did.
He's selling all his clothes because he needs to pay for back taxes.
I mean, yeah. But she also said that she acted in good faith. So respect it, y'all.
Respectfully. This is bizarre.
Okay. Give it to me.
Brian McKnight is trending right now.
Then I start back at
one. The girl. He's trending right now. And I'm like, why? I'll look into it, of course. He is trending because one of his Instagram posts from January of this year, I don't know why all of a sudden people are honing in on this particular post. I understand why it's garnishing the attention, but why didn't it garnish the attention back when it was new?
Then
he posted a picture with his daughter. Let me read to you.
I'm already creeped out. Go ahead.
It's not creepy.
Okay.
Actually, if that's what you're getting, that's not what this is.
Okay.
And this is what he wrote. He said, "Today we celebrate you, Jules, on your birthday. Your mom and I," girl, no punctuation. "Your mom and I couldn't be prouder of you, and I couldn't ask for a better daughter than you. Happy birthday to the best daughter ever. Love you a zillion." This was the updated version, because before that, it said something about her being the best daughter that he could ever have, and thank you for making me a girl dad. That's what caught people's attention. Thank you for making me a girl dad. People were outraged because he already has a daughter from a previous relationship. Okay.
Oh.
This was so deep. I had to look into it and literally make a family tree to make it make sense.
Okay. Give it to me.
Okay.
Spell it, sis.
Spell it, sis. Brian McKnight was married to Julia McKnight, who was a singer-songwriter from 1990 to 2003. Okay. They have kids together. Brian McKnight Jr., who was born in 1990, and Nico McKnight, born in 1992.
Okay.
He has kids from a previous marriage. Brianna McKnight, who was born in 2001 during his marriage.
I was going to say, but not with the same mom.
He's also rumored to have another daughter then I read something that it may have been Brianna's sister, but they don't know anything about her. So clearly this nigga was a Rolling Stone while out performing. Yeah. He also has a son from a previous relationship, Clyde McKnight, who was born in 1992, also during his first marriage.
Not two in the same year.
No, not this. Oh, yeah, 2 kids in the same year. He had one with his wife in 92 and one with someone else in 92. Okay?
He's Nick Cannon before Nick Cannon. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Well, you don't have that many kids, but I mean... Okay, so that you need to know that. Okay, so he's got these original kids. They are now grown, but they still exist. So he said that she made him a girl dad, and people are like, "You got a daughter. You've been a girl dad. What you mean?" He is estranged from his kids from his previous relationships and marriages for different reasons. And of course the kids have their reasons. Brian McKnight has his, girl. Okay. He remarried his current wife. He remarried and he now has a current wife. They're still married. Her name is Leilani Mendoza. She's Filipino and Hawaiian. She's a pediatric neuropsychologist at UCLA. They've been married since 2017. Okay. They have kids together. They had a child, Kikoa Mateo, who passed away as an infant in 2022. And then they birthed a son this year in 2023. I think it was January. It may have been January of this year. Guess what this baby name is?
I can't. Brian. I was going to do a spinoff of Brian, but I don't know.
Brian McKnight.
Oh. But he already had a junior.
Correct. Bingo. That's what everybody was in the comments saying. You already got a son named Brian McKnight. What the fuck are you doing? It's not a junior. They gave the baby different middle names. But you still have a son already named Brian McKnight. Jessica, if this isn't him trying to erase his previous family, I don't know what it is.
I'm starting over.
People came for his neck.
This is my family now.
Came for his neck. Now, the kids that she had from a previous marriage, she's got a daughter, Julia, in this article, she was 24. And then a son, Jack, who was 22 in this article.
I'm lost.
Julia, okay, listen. Julia is the daughter where he was like, she made me a girl dad. That's not even your baby.
Not even his?
No, that's his stepdaughter.
Bitch.
So he's got the current wife. They had a baby that they lost and they're newborn. But he also has 2 stepkids that he takes photos with. They're in videos. He talks about them all the time. Great. And this is what makes it even more petty, girl. Let me pull this up. Jessica, it's sad, really. It's messy, but it's like, oh my God, you're serious. Girl, in his bio for Twitter.
Not father.
You know, when you write your own stuff, he put Brian McKnight, musician, husband of Leilani in her name, her tag, father of Julia, Jack, and Kikoa Mateo. Nothing else. No one else. Just them three. Singer, songwriter. So you petty.
Even if you're trying to be petty.
Correct.
Why would you just negate their existence?
Correct.
That's probably why y'all estranged, if I'm being honest.
You can be estranged. You don't have to be petty. Right. You putting father of, like, you trying to hit them where it hurts. So he ended up posting a video in 2019 because some of this stuff came to light back then, and he was like defending him and his wife and his family, and he was saying that back when, and he was only mentioning his boys and his daughter. He didn't mention another daughter or the other son. He's got 3 boys outside of his marriage. It was very strange, and he never said their names, so I'm not sure which ones he's talking about. But he was talking about these 2 boys who are older, and that he supported them. He's always paid child support. He supported them, you know, through thick and thin, girl. And he said that his current wife, tried to get them jobs at the hospital she was working at, but they didn't want to stop smoking weed or something. Girl, it was so strange that he was going into this great of detail. My thing is, basically, if the wife
trying to make him look bad,
it was, and the son, one of the sons, I think it was Brian McKnight Jr., came out on a video, and I didn't even watch that one, but from the sounds of it, he was just kind of explaining why him and his dad don't get along. And I'm sure they're made to feel like they don't belong because he has this new family. But girl, where was I getting at? He was talking about them not having jobs. Oh, with the wife, he was saying that the wife has been nothing but good to them, and they've basically shit on her every step of the way. But why would you allow him to name his new son the name of his other son? Why would you allow that? Mm-hmm. How messy is that?
Extremely.
Girl.
All he had to do was put in his bio father. We don't need to know who you a father of. No one's asking for that.
Well, he did that on purpose, though.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
By design, Miss Girl. He wanted to really get him.
He sounds like a tit for tat nigga, which
he does.
I don't like. Mm-hmm. He's too old for this.
Yeah, I agree.
And you've been a father too many times to be acting like this.
Mm-hmm.
Be excited. Sure. Embrace your new family. I'm happy about that.
Right.
But you can't say, I'm not with this mother anymore, so them kids is yours, bitch. It's like, you can't do that.
Yeah. I'm in agreement.
Heavily involved with making them too.
And you can't just say, forget y'all, once you're done. Girl, I was trying to find a tweet and it was hilarious. Somebody was like, when this nigga was singing, I start back at 1. What y'all thought he was talking about his family too? Start back at 1 with his new family. Y'all didn't think that's what he was talking about? It was funny.
But I am now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, isn't that insane? Okay. So he's trending because of all of this. And now I'm noticing, because girl, I just tried to go back to his Instagram. He's changed the writing on some of his posts that were problematic. And he's also limited comments on his posts. Girl, these people are like, I started reading some of the comments on his posts. I'm a lifelong fan. I've seen every concert where you came to St. Louis. You've lost a fan. I am so disappointed on how you're treating your kids, blah, blah, blah. You've lost a forever fan. Girl, these people are clowning him.
Well. Okay, this was funny to me.
Okay.
Well, Nelly and Ashanti have been seen on more than one occasion recently, together, holding hands, getting chummy. Okay.
I like it.
Which I'm fine with.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors are that they are possibly back together. Here for it. Okay.
Yeah, we talk about that they were back together.
I don't think it's confirmed. Has it been confirmed? I don't think so.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rumors are that they are back together.
Okay.
Okay. The Petty King, 50 Cent.
Oh God.
He posted on Instagram a side by side. One side was a video of Ashanti and Nelly performing "Body on Me." Mm-hmm. Now we've already seen them perform this before, and she is backing that thing up. Dump truck.
Put that thing up
on him.
Mommy, make it roll. Yeah, she sure is.
And the other side is a very, I don't know where the fuck he found this picture. It is a picture of Irv Gotti, and he looks like this, like miserable. That's his face. The top caption says, "Man, somebody check on Irv Gotti ASAP. Know he's going through it right now." And two of the men with their hand over the face. Oh God. Girl, then his caption below the description says he will be all right. And then it's like a quote from Irv. "I was in love with her and she just popped up with Nelly." Why would he do this?
This is who 50 Cent is. And
this is who he is.
It's not funny, but it's funny because when he does it to people I don't care for, it's funny. And then when he does it to people I like, it's not funny. So
in this instance, I'm cracking the hell up because Irv, you made a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, he did. And he
over
did.
this. And you wanted this attention, so now you got it.
And then there was a clip along with this of the Irv Gotti interview with somebody. I can't remember who the interview was, but basically he was saying that he was like, "You want to know how I found out she was with Nelly? You want to know how I found out she was with Nelly? I was at home. I was at the crib watching a basketball game." And this was back at the time where there was no like Twitter to where you could see shit online, who's with who, where they at. He said he was watching a basketball game and they announced over the loudspeaker, "And here comes Nelly and Ashanti." That's how he found out she was with Nelly. And the salt on his face. Meanwhile, he got a wife at home.
Right.
And he's salty about some other girl.
So touched.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, should we go ahead and get into some drive-by?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And we're back. Okay. This was just something that I was like, oh, that's wow. There's just so many people that are like getting sick. Tony Braxton. She revealed that she had emergency heart surgery after a lupus complication. You know, she has lupus. She's had lupus for many, many years.
Yes.
She was kind of thinking back or just talking about something that she had experienced. And she said that she could have died. She said she kept putting off this feeling that she would get these routine urine and blood tests run. But she was pushing off getting the tests. She was supposed to get these tests like annually or something. They routinely. I don't know how often she was supposed to get these tests, but she kept pushing it off.
Regularly.
She said she kept putting it off thinking, "Oh, I'm fine. I'll be okay." But my doctor was persistent. And when I went to get tested in the last week of September, I did a specialized test and they looked at my heart and saw some abnormalities. I found out that I needed a coronary stent. My left main coronary artery was 80% blocked. The doctors told me I could have had a massive heart attack and I would not have survived.
Oh my gosh.
So she said that at the time she was also grieving her sister, Tracy Braxton.
Right.
So she said it was a traumatic moment for me. I was in shock. I remember that day because my heart was aching often, just hurting. And I thought I was just sad because unfortunately my sister had just passed. And I thought, wow. Right. I'm really aching in my heart for my sister. And come to find out, of course, I was sad about my sister, but I was also having underlying health issues. It was my body talking to me, telling me something's not quite right. So 2 days later, she went to see her doctor and she had emergency surgery. She had a stent inserted into her heart and she remained in the hospital for a few days as she recovered. So it looks like she's okay. But she was like encouraging people to go get yourself looked at, do your screenings. It's important. It could be life-saving.
Yes. Oh,
Isn't that
my
crazy?
goodness. That is crazy. And that does happen when life gets busy, you slack off on stuff that you're supposed to keep up with.
And when you think about,
she did go.
When you think about people in general that are healthy, typically like physically healthy, because she works out, she's thin, you think that she eats right, they're famous, so you think, oh, they have a chef, they can eat healthy every day if they want to, if they have a chef, whatever. And then when you hear about them having health issues, it's kind of like, get my big ass in the doctor's office. But yeah, so she's doing fine.
That's good.
Yep.
I'm glad to hear that. Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. Kendrick Lamar.
What? I didn't see anything about him. I was kind of shocked to see his name.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Give it to me.
No, it's good.
Good. I love Kendrick. Okay.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar is like so low key, I think. Like
he is, which is why I was shocked to see him on the list.
Constantly talked about. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're like a big Kendrick Lamar fan, I guess. But
okay.
His Big Steppers tour is the highest grossing rap tour ever.
Oh. What's the tour? Period. What's the tour?
Big Steppers.
Oh.
He surpassed 3 really big rap tours, and I'm going to list them now.
Good, because I was going to say, what were they?
Okay. Drake's Aubrey and the Three Migos tour.
Okay.
Clever name. I like that. Drake and Future's Summer 16.
Damn.
And get this. Jay-Z and Kanye's Watch the Throne.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're in trouble.
We in trouble. Wonder who's going to be on this tour.
I don't know. That I didn't look up.
What's it called?
Big Steppers.
Okay, go ahead.
It is a 73 show run, which is a lot. It sold, are you ready for the number of tickets?
Yeah.
It sold 929,056 tickets. Generating $110.9 million.
You fucking lying.
Damn. No. Also,
I want to go.
This is just something to note.
Yeah.
The average ticket prices was just above $100, which is nothing.
Not a lot.
Honest, as opposed to some of the previously mentioned tours that were selling tickets upwards of $1,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
So not only are they charging less and selling more, that's way more, that's clear. But he surpassed them money-wise, and he's not even charging a whole bunch.
Damn, that's because he's making it more affordable. People have access. It doesn't feel exclusive. It's like whoever's a fan can actually afford to go.
Yeah.
Bitch, I can't find who's on the damn tour. Is it just him? I think so.
It might be.
Which makes sense as to why it would be cheaper. Because I don't see
one performer.
Yeah, as opposed to like Drake and Friends or Kanye and Jay-Z. Like that's, come on. Okay. Very good. Wow.
So good job. Kenny.
Kenny. Cute. He's coming to Austin in July. July 21st.
I'm not going to go.
Okay.
Nah. It would be a good one, but.
Okay, y'all remember the Red Table Talk?
Yeah, I always forget to watch.
It's on Facebook. Watch. Well, you can't anymore. It's gone. It's been canceled. Kaput.
Wait, we can't even go back and see previous episodes?
Oh, no, I don't know about that. I'm sure you can. Okay. I don't know. It may not be available.
Maybe I'll finally catch up. It was too many. I couldn't.
It was so many. And when am I getting on Facebook to watch anything?
When am I getting on Facebook and leaving my phone unlocked and open to watch this?
Correct.
That was so inconvenient for me.
Correct.
I'm glad I could speak my piece here about that.
I know. Jada put out a statement. Maybe I'll start playing the actual statements of what people say on air. No, I'm not. I'm just going to read them.
I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you just say it.
Okay. She said, this was in response to Facebook Watch canceling the show. We are so grateful to have such a wonderful girl, not wonderful. She says such a beautiful. Don't throw words on your own in there. We are so grateful to have such a beautiful partnership with Facebook Watch, and we are sorry to see the entire team disbanded.
Oh my.
We wish everyone well in their new journeys to come.
Okay.
She also said, we at Red Table are in talks of finding a new home, and we'll see you soon. So it doesn't sound like they're done. The host is just disbanded, and now they're kind of just like, well, now what? Now we got to find.
What other shows holding them up? What other shows are on Facebook Watch? Go.
Oh, I'm sure there's tons.
What? I need an example, because you are letting them go as if you just have so many people that you want to fit in that slot. Who?
They probably just aren't getting the viewers that they once got.
And that's possible because it's on Facebook. But
right. That's just not the way that people watch anymore. You're going to have to get on YouTube even. YouTube would be good.
YouTube would be good. Girl.
Or a little mini series.
Literally anything else.
You can make a series on Netflix or whatever. Get you a little deal with one of them. People will watch. And if it's available on TV, I would probably consider joining back in.
It's so
but you got to make it convenient for you.
You're not tying up my phone for 3 hours.
And then I can't even exit it. And to keep watching, I can't even exit out of the app.
You can't do nothing. You can't return a text without interrupting the video. No.
They had here's Facebook Watch. Let's see. Not pulling up slowly. Slowly. Maybe they done took them off already. Uh-oh. Your girl has something on here. Loosely, exactly, Nicole.
Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
I don't know.
On Facebook?
Watch, girl. I'm on the Facebook Watch to where I can click on shows. I don't even know how this works. They have Nicole Byers' show. They have Simone versus herself. Simone Biles. Steve. Steve Harvey. Returning the Favor. Red Table Talk. I'm following them.
Girl, I meant to put this on the list and forgot.
What?
Simone Biles. She got married.
What about her? She did? Oh, good for her. To that boyfriend that she had been dating, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
cute.
Cute guy.
Oh, so he did the right thing and wiped her up.
Yes. They were engaged pretty recently. It wasn't like a super long engagement or anything, because I remembered seeing it. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, good for her. Mm-hmm. And then they just got married recently. And girl, all anybody could focus on was her hair, which pissed me the fuck off, but it's fine.
It wasn't looking good.
I mean, is it how I would wear mine? No.
Okay.
No. If her hair is a different texture than mine. So I'm never going to be like, girl, gel it up, weave it up. Like, I can't speak on that, because I'm able to lay my little edges with gel and they go to sleep permanently. It's like,
not permanently. They can't be woken up.
Yeah, they can when I watch them. I don't know, but I just hate when people take a moment that is supposed to be focused on one thing and then they hyper focus on something else, and it's so negative towards.
Which is why celebrities tend to keep their shit to themselves, and they're like, "Well, then I won't show you nothing."
Exactly.
Now shut up. Now you're gonna be mad because I ain't sharing. Girl, they got a whole bunch of Facebook original shows.
Like what? Give me one.
You wouldn't know them because they're original to Facebook, but there's The Real Bros of Semi Valleys. It's got the real logo like Bravo, but it's not Bravo. You kidding me? Big Chicken Shack.
No.
The Great Cheese Hunt.
No, sis.
Virtually dating.
We're
returning the favor. Job goals. Human. Kind of. Okay. Apocalypse. Now this. Girl, it's so many. It's so many shows. They have Nicole Byer's show listed under Facebook Watch Originals. So, girl, I don't know. All right. Well, aside from that, so it's canceled. They're looking for a new home. Nick Cannon had something to say about the show being canceled, which I just found so odd.
It is.
He has a new
on anything is odd to me.
Yeah, he has a new live radio show. Who gave this nigga a show? It's called The Daily Cannon.
No, thank you.
Okay, what we talking about? We already see. I guess he said I'm gonna have my own show so that nobody asks me to go on theirs.
Fair.
I've had enough of being a guest and them asking the wrong questions. He said that, and for those that don't know, the Red Table Talk was hosted by Jada Pinkett-Smith, her daughter Willow, and her mom. What was her mama's name? Adrian.
They called her Gam Gam.
Gam Gam. Yep. So, anywho, he said that, let me just sum up what he was saying. He was saying that he was happy to see it go. And he said if there is no Red Table Talk, then he, meaning Will Smith, wouldn't have slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. He said that table is toxic.
He said he was happy to see it go?
Yep. He said that the table was toxic.
Okay.
He said that, let me go to his quote. They made all them memes about my brother Will on that damn table. They didn't need to do that. I just want to mind my black owned business. I don't want to be up in everybody else's kitchen. Keep that shit to yourselves. Basically, he was saying that, you know, when Will Smith came and sat down at the red table and talked about Jada's entanglement with August Alsina, I guess he was like, we don't need any of this. Did they put a gun to Will Smith's head to come sit at the red table talk?
That's what I'm not understanding about this, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think maybe he just didn't like the way Will was kind of looking like he was in a sunken place when he was at that damn table, and he did. But also Will had a choice to be there, and he didn't have to sit down at the red table talk. But also there's a lot of good things that come from that show too. So
absolutely. I've gotten some really meaningful meetings with other people and conversations. So
yeah. I mean,
that's
there's
all you're
much
taking away from it,
more drama.
That's the only episode that you may have tuned into, is what I'm thinking.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, bye, Nick. I don't want to hear from you. Go find Taylor Swift and see if she's down to have your kid.
Because you think she'll be on his morning show?
No, that wouldn't benefit her either.
No, it would not. Correct.
No. And her talent managers are gonna be like, absolutely.
And no, they won't even read the email. You better check your email.
Bring that back.
That's funny.
Okay, this is gonna be short and sweet.
Okay,
sweetie, not sweetie. I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
Messy Boots. Jerry Springer died at the age of 79.
Why did you say it with a chuckle in your voice? Not giving you like death. He deserved it. Messy Boots.
He is Messy Boots. Am I like super like saddened by this? No, he was 79. Like, come on.
Okay. I didn't realize he was that old.
Yeah. It was pancreatic cancer. So, I mean, yeah, that's a sad way to go. But also, he was exploiting niggas for his daytime job. I'm sorry. He's going to be Messy Boots. All them episodes where they set the black woman up about whose dad was the father and she's running in the back crying, all of that. He loved to soak in that shit.
No one also
he loved the mess.
Put a gun to their head and told them to go on the show.
Correct.
Wait, was that him? You are the father? Or was that's not Jerry Springer. That was the other one. What's the other one's name?
Oh, Maury.
That's Maury.
But Jerry had all the people fighting on stage.
Yeah,
and a lot of it had to do with baby mama drama.
Maybe. Yeah, you might be
Jerry
right. I might be wrong.
Messy Boots.
Uh-oh.
Okay, he's gone.
Okay.
He's gone.
Jerry.
Yeah. Encouraging people to fight on stage. Bye, Jerry.
Right.
Sit down.
Oh, no. Okay, I was only going to bring this up because it was funny to me.
Okay.
After Tracy heard last week's episode about the Frank Ocean
Yes.
performance
Is this an update?
debacle. This is an update. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, this is an update on Frank Ocean and his performance, the lack thereof. Tracy was like, I thought y'all were going to talk about the ice skating rink. And I was like, what ice skating rink? Girl,
I didn't see anything about it.
this man was supposed to have an ice skating rink on stage. Okay.
For what?
For his performance. He had them take it down like the day of or day before because he changed his mind about the ice skating rink.
Who was it going to be for? Him or like fans?
No, it was going to be on stage. So this would be a part of his performance. He had full-time ice skaters that he hired to perform on ice
there
and changed it last minute. And they had to take it all down in a rush. Huh? Let me look up ice skating.
Is he like a prima donna or what?
I don't know, but me and Tracy talked about that too. He was like, "You not that big legendary." Like a lot of people were talking about, they gave him his flowers too soon because he only got 2 albums. So it's like, you doing all of this and we barely got enough songs to cover the Coachella performance. Now, come on, hold on.
Yeah.
So they were trying to keep it secret. The whole ice skating rink and all that. They were trying to keep it under wraps. So it'd be like this big ass surprise. Ended up having to scrap it any fucking way. I was trying to see if it was before he hurt his ankle or after.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was wondering.
And I'm wondering if that's how he hurt his ankle.
But also him hurting his ankle, he's not skating. So
but
what does that matter?
He possibly would have been on skates on stage.
Well, he would just need him not be skating. Everybody else do your skating. And
Frank had hurt his ankle on festival grounds leading up to his show, causing some last minute set changes, including putting the ice rink on ice.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy. So add that onto the pile of other bullshit that he caused all these people for no reason. The absolute shit show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl. I was like, you fucking kidding me? An ice rink?
I'm showering outside for this.
The ice rink could have been cool, but you scrapped it. So I guess we'll never know. Never know what that would have been like.
And I would be pissed if I was doing all that practicing for this gig.
Hello. You telling everybody I'm about to be on Coachella
go sit down in the crowd.
Not the first weekend or the second for different reasons.
I wonder if Blink-182 was like, add it back in. We'll have them. Yeah.
What? Okay. Y'all have been liking that little snippet I made for that. Now, it was funny.
It was funny, sis.
It was hilarious.
So this is an update.
Okay.
From Love is Blind.
All right.
We talked about that last week.
Yes, we did.
Well, fans had created a petition
for
to
Vanessa
and Nick and Vanessa Lachey.
That hurts my feelings.
Why, sis? And
I like them.
People were on board. They were like, yeah, get them out of here. Okay. They were problematic. Then there were separate talks of Lauren Speed and Cameron Hamilton from season 1 to replace them.
Oh.
And I was like, now that I'd be behind.
But do they even have hosting skills? Who said that they would be any better than Nick and
Was Nick
Vanessa?
and Lachey skilled in any way?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You gonna replace one with the same thing? You're just putting a couple up there.
It would have been better.
They've been on the show. but that doesn't mean they'd be good hosts.
In the interim, that would have been a decent solution, in my opinion.
Okay.
Or get them some training. When's the next season gonna start? Anyway, well,
they got time.
That was just speculation. It's not actually happening as of now. Nick and Vanessa are not going anywhere. We will see them their asses next time.
I like them.
Well, Tommy in.
I don't want them to lose their jobs, like I said on last.
What are you liking about them?
I just love their relationship. They were weird on the reunion, sure, but I think that was just a weird day, and they were thrown off, and she may have been really excited about. They may have told her, "Hey, push the baby, push them having
no bitch.
Love Is Blind."
They
baby.
were weird the whole season.
The whole season? I wouldn't say that. I didn't get that at all.
Yes, ma'am. I just kept looking like, what is she talking about? I was confused the entire time, and the reunion, it set me out. Like, I was just like, I'm done with this. Wrap it up. Stop talking. Turn her mic off. What?
Ooh.
So anyway, they'll be back.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something about Paul, the one that was with Micah, who he dated after the show, after Micah. And they said it was somebody from, I just had to look it up real quick, from the Love Is Blind cast.
Oh.
But she don't look familiar.
Season?
Wendy Kong. She don't look familiar. I don't know who she is. And I don't remember her.
Is it spelled normal, Wendy?
Wendi Kong. She's 29-year-old aerospace engineer from Seattle.
Kong, Kong.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at a picture of her. Oh. She does not look familiar. But they love to have like a huge ass cast and only show 5 of them bitches.
Yeah, that's
5 people.
I'm sure they have
the rest of the cast is just
not gatherings, but they have like just like Bachelor Nation, how they have all these things to go to, and it's all other Bachelor contestants that go to them, and so you get to know. Yeah, and that could have been it.
Got it.
No, she don't look.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she don't look familiar.
Her a day in my life.
I thought that's what you were going to talk about, but clearly not.
Okay, so he dated this girl after the season wrapped, and they're already broken up.
I don't know if they're broken up or not. He went on a date. Who did Paul date after Micah? He stayed in the Love Is Blind family.
Okay. So it's new, maybe.
Possibly. Obviously, it didn't work out, which is probably when Paul slid into those DMs. Work out with who? I just wish they had things easy. I gotta
Micah?
read this. Girl, I don't fucking know.
Well, he tried dating Micah again after the show. Remember that?
Yes, he did say that. And I'm sure it didn't work out. No, because y'all weren't meant to be. Y'all
not meant to be together.
Wouldn't even look at each other if y'all weren't on this show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They were weird together.
But they were, but it is what it is. And we talked about that at length.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The last thing that I had was an update on Jamie Foxx, which I really don't have a huge update. I'll just read the headline and move on. Drop it in your lap and move on. Jamie Foxx needed to be revived following his medical emergency. I didn't know that he actually had to be revived. Mm-hmm. They said it was bad.
I thought that he was doing better because, girl, this was something else I was going to bring to the table and forgot about.
Girl, today is hodgepodge. That's clear.
Girl, I know. It had to do with Jamie Foxx, though. It was something about, and this was probably, this was last week, so maybe this is old news now, but Jamie Foxx supposedly was doing better, and Nick Cannon was the one who like updated everybody, not his daughter.
His daughter did send out a thing, and then I saw something about
not that
Tiffany Haddish.
Okay, wait,
giving an update on his health, and I was like, "Huh?
What? How many people?
I don't want to hear nothing from that bitch.
Room?
Girl,
No, I saw
you gonna tell everybody.
Tell the masses. I saw something about Nick Cannon delivering the news about him doing better. And I was like, wait, what? And I was supposed to look into it and I clearly forgot.
Okay. Girl. Maybe I should have read a little deeper into it, but I didn't. So
now
sue me.
So
go look it up yourselves.
Uh-oh. Now I'm wondering if he slumped back down again and is not doing well.
No, I think that this was, girl, I should have read it. I think this was about when he first was found sick, that they had to revive him. And details about that day are just now coming out. I think that's how I took it.
Okay. Well, then let me look up this other thing.
Okay.
Nick Cannon gives an update on Jamie Foxx amid hospitalization. What's he saying now? Oh, he's sharing an update on his friend. So I guess they're closer than we thought, y'all. Not all these pop-ups. Entertainment Tonight. Stop it. Man, I'm praying, says Cannon. You see, I posted on Instagram. I literally have been saying prayers out loud, words of affirmation for my big brother. I know he's doing so much better because I'm actually about to do something special for him and do him a favor. Nick, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
He couldn't be specific about what the favor was, but he did reveal that it would be out there soon. We do not care. What are you talking about?
Girl, what the fuck? Moving on. I'm over it. If y'all want to look more into Jamie Foxx and what's going on with him based on the accounts of his friends, this is so weird. Look for it yourself.
Where's the daughter?
Let's switch it up, sis. His daughter's waiting for our switch up segment.
Oh my God, how weird. Okay.
Oh, it is weird. All right.
Okay.
Switch up. Girl, what's on your list?
We are bringing back a oldie from our alternating segments. We're doing top 3 lists. Haven't done it in a while, and we're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I saw these 2 topics on another show called Watcher, and I was screaming at the screen. So I was like, we're going to do these.
Oh, great.
We're doing top 3 Pixar movies and top 3 fast food places.
Okay.
So
I've got mine ready. They're ready to go.
No, you don't.
I wish I had done my homework. I did not. I'm going to do these on the fly. I love to do it on the fly. Okay, well, you go first.
Of course, because what you starting with, dust? Okay, so we're going to start with Pixar movies first.
Okay.
In my number 3 spot, I have Coco for my Hispanic roots.
Yes, because you are half Mexican.
Mexicano.
And then you're half steel, according to Pay. That's how that works.
That's correct.
Coco. I don't know if I've ever seen Coco.
Yes, you have.
Maybe not in its entirety.
We started it at your house.
Did we watch the whole thing?
I don't know.
I'm really good at watching shows, and I'll see bits and pieces of it and never see the entire thing. I may see bits and pieces of a movie 20 times.
Tracy's definitely seen it because he always he likes that song where the guy says, what's his line? And then I didn't go on.
Oh, no, yes, I do that. I remember that. That was from Coco.
That's Encanto.
That's what I was gonna say. We don't talk about Bruno.
Wait, what's Coco?
No. So you thought Coco was Encanto?
I've seen Coco.
Encanto? Though. That's how Pay says it.
I thought it was Encanto.
Is it Encanto Pixar 2 or no? I think it is. Pixar. Girl, I looked up 90s movies because that's all I can relate to.
On there.
Encanto. Encanto is Disney.
I thought so.
Oops.
Bitch.
Look, even when you do your homework, you still are wrong.
Don't have me out here claiming a movie I ain't even seen.
I feel like Coco, you
it.
have. Okay.
I did see it.
So is it still at your number favorites?
3? No. But I also wrote down honorable mentions. I'm going to plug one of them babies in.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay, so let me hear
Louise.
it. Let me hear your honorable mention that's taking Coco's place.
Okay. Are you leaving this in?
Yes. Absolutely. Positively.
What a fool I am.
You are a fool.
Oh,
now,
shit.
Can we still add that even though it's not Pixar or...
No.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Okay. So Coco, I do remember seeing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Encanto though. That's what I thought it was when I saw the thing. I was like, oh yeah. No, it don't even make my top 5. I'm sorry. Okay. So my coming in at number 3 for real this time.
Okay, for real this time.
Toy Story 1.
Okay. That I can get down with. Toy Story is going to make my top 3 as well.
I was just now struggling between that and Monsters, Inc.
Okay.
Monsters, Inc. is really good.
Okay.
My number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ratatouille.
That's a good movie. Rat-a-tat-tat. A ratatouille, rat-a-tat-tat.
And my number 1, are you ready? Drum roll.
I have a guess, but I don't know if it's right. So go ahead.
If it's not right, you don't know me. Incredibles, bitch.
I was going to say The Incredibles. I was going to say that. And then I was thinking something else.
The first one. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Okay.
Edna Mode as just her.
Mm-hmm.
She's
the old lady.
Yeah, with the glasses, okay. Miss Girl.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where your husband is? Just that her. She was a standout character. And just overall, the movie is so fucking good. That thick ass mama,
she is
in them spandex. Yeah. Now, when they start making them like that, just all over the whole
girl in the 90s. Was that the 90s? No, that's 2004.
The movie's just so good. I watch it again and again.
Did Pixar just start in the 90s? Pixar 1995?
It's newer, yeah.
Bitch, I'm looking like... Yeah. Because when I was trying to come up with my list last minute, I was looking up 90s movies because that's all I'm going to relate to.
And they're all...
Do I still watch shows and hope and pray for the best? No, because I ain't going to remember them.
That's true.
And all the Toy Stories are on here, but the kills. I don't know which one I like the most, though.
Have you seen all 4?
I watched Toy Story 4. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've watched Toy Story 4 as an adult, and I do remember that, and I do remember getting, like, choked up at the end.
Were they about to burn?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough scene.
So that one I can relate to because I remember it, but I do remember the first one, too. So I'd probably put Toy Story 1 in my top 3.
Okay, where?
Oh, I don't know, because I don't even know what my other 2 gonna be. Okay, but hear me out. Finding Nemo's going to be on my list. You didn't put Finding Nemo on yours. Oh, no? Why?
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, it's a good movie. It maybe top 5, but top 3, absolutely not.
Pixar don't have that many movies.
I know. That's why I chose it, because Disney's too broad. That's true. Maybe we'll do Disney next time.
That'd be so overwhelming for me. I would actually have to research. But sure.
So that's why I chose Pixar.
Okay.
But I didn't think about, she don't watch movies. So there's that.
Correct. Is Disney not Pixar? Because now I'm looking at...
What?
Are they not together? Because
no.
Pixar movies be on Disney Plus. Because it has a button for Pixar on Disney. I remember seeing that
You're lying.
Week. Swear to God. And then now I'm looking at this movie, Soul. Was that Jamie Foxx who spoke for the guy in Soul? I don't remember. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. And it definitely says Disney Pixar on the front. So,
bitch, you're lying.
Shouldn't do that. Okay, well, I don't think I've seen Soul, although I'd like to root for everybody.
I have.
Black. Is it good?
I have seen Soul. It's good, but I've seen it once. I don't need to see it again. It's kind of more of a melancholy feel to it.
You remember A Bug's Life?
Yes, that's a good one.
That's on the list. I'm gonna put that on my top 3 too, just because it sounds
okay, sis.
Sounds like something I remember and loved.
Now, when I watched the show that did this topic originally, Watcher, one person had Wall-E on their list. Remember the little robot guy?
Mm-hmm. I
saw that movie once. I liked it, but I don't really remember it.
Oh, he was cute. Kind of reminds you of E.T.
Kind of. But it also kind of has some sad notes to it.
Bitch, it also says Disney Pixar. I can't stand it.
Bitch, you're lying.
I swear. And that's old. I fucking hate you.
I can't believe this.
You speak with such confidence.
I do. I do always. Always.
You steer me wrong every single time.
Well.
Ratatouille was.
That's a banger, sis. And don't play me.
It is a banger. I'm looking
banger
at the.
City.
I'm looking at the picture of the movie.
I might watch that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Week.
And you probably will. You and James. Mm-hmm. So my top 3, I can't name them in order because I don't remember.
That's okay, sis. Just move on.
Okay. Toy Story 1, Finding Nemo, and Ratatouille.
Okay.
And get you? A Bug's Life, I don't quite remember. So, that was in 98.
A Bug's Life, I really did used to like. But is it hidden against some of these newer movies?
Right.
No, not for me. So.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
My other honorable mentions, besides Toy Story, I put Toy Story in. Besides Monsters, Inc. was Turning Red. And I don't think you've seen that one either.
Oh.
It's good, though.
Nope. Never seen it.
It's this young Asian girl who is about to start going through puberty. Mm-hmm. And then she realizes that she has this like ability and she turns into a red panda when she gets nervous or something like that. It's good. She kind of learns how to channel that part of her. It's good.
What was Mulan? Disney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it something else? It may not even. I think it's Disney.
I think it's Disney.
Yeah. I watched that. I watched that on Disney Plus for sure.
I could get with Disney
Plus. Yeah.
Pixar, I guess I don't
could have
really.
done Disney then. I'm sorry, sis. No, I thought it was going to be too many for us to narrow it down to 3.
Okay. Should we look that up instead of doing fast foods? Since we're on the movie kick?
Okay. Sure.
Let me just look up a list.
I could already spitfire mine off if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah.
What? There's so many.
There are.
Sister Act 2, that's a Disney movie?
It is?
I'm asking.
I don't know. I'd be wrong. I was wrong about the last thing you asked me.
Hocus Pocus? Oh, it's too many to choose already.
That's what I said.
Too many that I actually like. Not that there's too many to go through. It's too many that I actually like.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hocus Pocus, Tarzan.
It's too many.
Hercules. I don't care about that. Cool Runnings. Get out.
No,
yeah, this is too broad.
It's too many.
A Goofy movie? Newsies.
Girl, mine. I'm thinking of the ones we used to have. Princess
Aladdin.
Beauty and the Beast.
Here's Mulan.
Girl, The Little Mermaid finally has a release date.
What is it?
It's this month. At the end of this month. Good. Or no, not this month. May.
I saw old girl, Chloe's sister. What's her name?
Hallie.
Her. She redid the song Part of Your World. She remade that song.
That's from the movie.
I know. She remade it.
What do you mean?
Questions, Professor. She remade the song.
She remade it.
She sang it. She made the song. She redid it. Put it out there for the world to hear, to see. Okay. She's going to sing it on the show, clearly, but she redid it. Whatever. I'm just mentioning. Okay, let's do these fast foods so I can bounce.
Okay. Okay. I looked these up from a list of fast foods, so I didn't have any other criteria other than they were on this list.
Okay.
Saying like they're fast food restaurants, considering them fast food restaurants.
Okay.
Number 3. Popeyes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just because I don't go there that often. I do like it. Number 2, Rallies/Checkers. They are few far in between, but
not as good as they used to be. But I hear
when
you.
I see them, I bust a U.
Okay.
And number 1, you may make fun of me. Don't give a fuck, Jimmy John's.
I could slap you. Chick-fil-A ain't on your list?
I try not to eat there as much, although I do
because
still somewhat frequently.
Their affiliations. Yeah. Got it. Okay, I hear you.
But I do like Chick-fil-A a lot, but it's like, do I want them to be an obsession? No.
What about Whataburger?
No. I'm not a huge fan of Whataburger.
Okay. Girl, they could take Raising Cane's off the list completely. Miss me. I don't know why people are so obsessed with Raising Cane's.
So crazy about it. I think it's that sauce, but then if
the
you
sauce
need
is just
the sauce
all right
to be able to eat that chicken, then
the chicken is bland.
It has
go
there for the
zero
sauce. Get the sauce
seasoning.
And get out.
Mm-hmm. Correct. In-N-Out, Checkers, Rallies.
And
I see that.
I am certain that sauce is able to be recreated. They're not putting crack in that sauce. Y'all can make that sauce at home.
Correct. And it's not that great.
I know it.
I've had it. It's not that great. Okay, what I am going to put on the list. Girl, they got Auntie Anne's on here.
Yes. I saw that.
We must have looked at the same list. I'm looking at... I lost it. Moe's. Moe's is on here. Welcome to Moe's. I love Moe's, and I know a lot of people don't, but I love Moe's. Their nachos are to die for.
I did.
Oh, it's so good, and it's quick. Girl, I remember being pregnant, and you're not supposed to eat that cheese because of the temperature that it's kept at can make you sick. Girl, I used to just do it anyway. I risked it all because I was craving it so bad. And it just used to hit every single. And then I would go back to work like rolling in, bitch. Just full as fuck.
Full as a tick.
Oh, it was so good though. Moe's is going to be on my list.
Good.
Auntie Anne's is on here too. And I'm considering.
Every time.
You pass Auntie Anne's?
Yes. I never think to go here. Like, I'm just like, sure.
Chipotle's on here as well. And I love Chipotle.
Okay. So our lists are totally different.
Yeah, they are. I think I'm going to go with, in no particular order, Moe's. I see Rallies and Checkers on here. I would be more swayed had we not had Checkers recently and it was not doing what it was supposed to do.
What do you mean? When?
Didn't you and I have it together? Here? No? Who was I with? Somebody was in the front seat with me. And it was not great. It was you, sis. Bitch, it was you. Both our big asses whipping the whip, getting to Checkers. Drove 30 minutes to get there. We drove 30 minutes to get it. Mm-hmm. And it turned out to be just so. Yeah, we drove about 28 minutes. Yeah.
I don't think I said so.
I said so. I don't remember what you said. It was not great. Oh, Steak and Shake is on here too. Of course, it's fast food. I'm going to do Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake. I
actually meant to put Steak and Shake on here.
Because I do love Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake over Five Guys.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But you know what? You know how we had that debate over Steak and Shake and Freddy's, and how Freddy's is basically like a fake version of Steak and Shake because they don't put veggies on their sandwiches. Well, now Steak and Shake is doing the same. Burger, cheese, onions, mustard, no tomato, no lettuce. I was pissed.
Why?
It's happened to me twice when Tracy tells them all the way, twice. So next time I go, I'm going to say, I want tomato, onions, lettuce. Put all that shit on there.
All the shit y'all used to put on there.
Quit playing with me. Otherwise, I can go to Freddy's. If I wanted a Freddy's burger, I would have went to their ass. Okay, focus, because we about to end. Moe's, Steak and Shake. I love Culver's too. I'm going to throw Culver's on there. Although Zaxby's is also on here, and Zaxby's is good. But I have not had Zaxby's since I lived in Tennessee many years ago.
Good, sister girl.
It's not? You haven't? Have you had it in a while? They shakes are bomb.
Yes, I've had it. Not good.
Okay, then I will not use Zaxby's. So those are my three.
Okay. I respect it. Culver's, I also respect for you. I'm not putting it on mine, but I respect it for you.
Thank you for that.
I am thinking, though, of adding Steak and Shake because it is one of my faves, and they are few far in between.
But you have to remove one.
I realize that. And if I were to remove one,
it would be.
Why didn't you put Popeyes on your list?
I don't want Popeyes on my list. It's not that great.
Oh,
never top 3.
You were looking at me like I thought you were looking at me like it's only the 3rd. Okay.
No, like why is it?
Yeah, I probably would remove Popeyes.
Popeyes bite.
But Steak and Shake, which is crazy because that means I have 2 burgers as 2 and 3.
Usually, if you're getting fast food, that's what you're going for. That's what you're going for. Period.
Yeah.
All right, take us out, Miss Girl. This episode's it. We're done.
I did. That's it. That is our show. We know you enjoyed it. So why don't you tell us that?
In a review. A 5-star review.
5-star review, rating and review. Be nice to us. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Sis Let Me Tell You Podcast. Join our Facebook group called Sis Let Me Tell You Podcast. Join in on the conversation. Laugh in there. Make friends. If you happen to see anything while scrolling on social media that you would be interested in us talking about on an episode, tag us in it. We would love to see what you guys find interesting, and we can bring it up on the show because we're always researching like, oh, what's going on? If you see something, tag us in it.
That's what we're talking about. We'll definitely talk about it if it's entertaining.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then also let us know. Well, yeah, we mostly talk about Black stuff. Y'all know that. If you do tag us in something and we use it, be sure to let us know if you want us to like shout you out personally. Like we don't have to, but if you want us to, we can say, "Oh, Susie suggested this for us to talk about." I just said a name.
I know. Oh, we also have on our Instagram and Facebook page, we're giving away one of Coach J's books. All you have to do is like the post, follow both pages, and then comment with tagging just one person, and you'll qualify for the drawing in order to win one of her journals. So do that soon because it ends on Wednesday. This episode will publish Tuesday, so if you haven't listened, late, if you listen late, you'll miss it. But yeah, it ends on Wednesday, so do that. All right, y'all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.